So Letitia didn't come home then?
Do you reckon I went too far yesterday, chucking her out?
Doesn't make any difference what I think, does it?
Well, you heard what she said to me. I'm entitled to a little bit of respect.
I'm not taking sides, ma'am, because you're just as bad as each other.
Is that all you can say?
Well, it's about time you sorted it out, isn't it?
This is cold.
Yeah, well, should have come down early for it then, shouldn't you?
Morning. Where's Cynthia, anyway?
She's going to be a bit late, I already told you.
I forgot.
You weren't listening.
Can I make a suggestion?
What?
Why don't you get yourself off to the haulage office?
What for?
Well, there's bound to be a stack of paperwork building up.
Oh, nothing urgent.
Only trying to help.
Well, if you want to help, keep your bright ideas to yourself. And make some more coffee.
I really fancy a bacon butty.
Yeah, well, you needn't think I'm making you one.
Well, after everything I've done for you.
I am your guest. You're supposed to be fussing after me.
Did you sleep all right then?
Well, actually, we didn't get much sleep.
Me neither. It's not very comfortable on here, you know.
I'm sorry.
Are you going back home today?
I'm going to see Kirk, yeah?
And you need to sort things out with your mum, don't you?
Ken, I don't think I can.
Well, she'll calm down by now, won't she?
It doesn't make any difference. We're finished. Can't live with her no more. Bacon in the fridge.
I shall be going to the service tonight, and I hope Ashley will announce that he's going to excommunicate Zoe Tate.
That was just a Catholic church.
And the Pope's got to do that, hasn't he?
Now, don't be so picky. It's all religion, isn't it?
What, you mean the Christian religion? The one based on forgiveness?
No, well, you have to draw a line somewhere, and what Zoe did, in my opinion, was unforgivable.
Well, I can't see Ashley thinking like that.
No, I've always thought he was a nice bloke.
Yeah, and look where it's got him. His wife has an affair with a chef, then runs off on a cruise liner.
Oh, let's go. I've had enough of this.
Wait there 1 minute. I need to pop into the cafe.
She always is tolerant.
It's the fire. I'm sick of hearing about it.
Well, at least it stopped everybody going on about Katie. I'll have to tell her.
What do you mean? How? Have you spoken to her? Lucy?
I got a letter from her this morning.
What did she say?
Not a lot.
Did she put her address on?
Yeah.
So you know where she is?
Forget it. I shouldn't have told you.
Eric and I were just discussing tonight's service, and we thought it would be a good idea to make an announcement about the rebuilding fund.
I was intending to say something, and perhaps use the collection to start it off.
That's a splendid idea. And you know Eric will do everything he can to help.
As long as it involves a photo opportunity.
Oh, that's rather cynical.
There'll be plenty of people rallying around. When there's evil in your midst, you have to, don't you?
Evil?
How else would you describe burning down a church?
Why must you be so poisonous?
Oh, don't worry, Ashley. There's plenty of others who think like I do.
Wire, come in.
Where's Kirk?
He's upstairs having a nap.
Right.
Where are you going?
Where do you think? To get Kirk.
Well, I thought you'd come back.
Only to fetch him.
Letitia, don't be like this.
I'm not stopping. You chucked me out, remember?
I lost my temper. I mean, can't we just forget about it?
No, I don't want to talk about it. I just want to get Kirk and go.
Well, I'm not having my grandson living with a waster like Kane Dingle.
All right. Well, if it wasn't for him, we might have been out on the streets. Not that you'd care.
I was angry. You hurt me.
Oh, well, at least I know where I stand now.
Look, throw your own life away if you must, but leave him out of it. Please, Danny, tell her she can't take him there.
I told you, I'm not getting involved.
Leave him with me. I'll look after him. Letitia!
Here, get rid of this lot. He's clutching up the place.
We'll have to sleep on here again tonight, Dad.
How would I know?
I won't have to if Letitia goes home.
Yeah, well, I guess you won't.
You could try hanging it on the line, give it an airing, it stinks.
What's that? Chop up your chan and get that all-year-round glow with our super sunbed.
Put that back, I haven't been through that pile yet.
Oh, dear. What's this? Put 10 yards on your drive with our revolutionary new balls. Since when have you played golf?
I'm reviewing my options.
You're losing your flaming mind, woman. This lot should be chucked in the bin.
It's no wonder you never made out of yourself. If you found a golden egg, you try and crack it.
Huh?
If you had a brain, I'd tell you to use it. These are free offers. You can live the life around you without paying a penny.
Now you want something for nothing, typical.
Nanny.
I'm playing the system. What's wrong with that?
Nanny!
What?
There's a bloke outside in a van says he's got your home gym for you.
You are joking.
Healthy body, healthy mind. Go on, Sammy lad, fetch it in, eh?
Mark, do you fancy coming for something to eat tonight?
I thought I was meant to be working.
Well, you said you wanted to spend more time with Diane. Bring her with you. My way of saying thank you.
No, you're paying me. You don't have to do that.
Go on, be a laugh.
OK, cheers.
Oh, that's a nasty cough you got there.
Well, I was just wondering, since I've been working for Mark, you know...
Is that what you call it?
Well, nothing personal, but I was kind of hoping that you'd take Ollie to the pictures.
Oh, you're going to pay for it?
Oh, Mary's nerve, haven't you?
Where shall I put this, Nanny?
Don't say a word.
It wants to go back in the box and out of this house.
Shouldn't you be at work?
I've got a week off the bins helping Marlon. A good job and all, I can keep an eye on you.
Take cross piece A, oh, that's what you got there, and attach it to cable D. Suspend it from mainframe S and adjust tension using enclosed spanner Y.
Why, indeed?
What?
Well, look, take directions. I mean, see for yourself.
Mother, you've had as much chance of putting that together as our Sam has of pulling Britney Spears.
I like it.
What do you need a gym for? Look at you.
Well, I'm pretty fit for a woman my age.
Yeah, exactly. Living proof of the effects of beer, fags, and a full English.
I had no intentions of keeping it. I mean, I just wanted to see what it looks like.
It's not worth the hassle.
Yeah, found it. Spanner Y.
No, put it back.
Do what?
Well, it'll stop your father from having a go at me.
Yeah, put it back, Sam, quick, and then get rid of the rest of it.
Oh, well, not this one.
Mother!
This is a free gift. It is an electronic muscle toner. Makes you firm, fit, and free from flab.
What time are our pigs due to land?
Don't be cheeky.
I can't go to Angie's tonight. I've got to go to the service.
Oh,
I'm sorry it's all a bit last minute, but I have to be there to support Ashley.
that's all right, I understand. I'll ring her at the station and leave a message.
Well, there's no reason why you shouldn't go. It's you she wants to thank.
Well, I'm not going in on my own, am I?
I don't mind.
Are you sure?
Do whatever you feel is right.
Well, she's probably done all the planning and, you know, got the shopping in now.
And we girls hate to be disappointed.
Right, well, I better go then. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh dear. Yorkshire pudding's not risen.
What?
You look all right in misery.
Here's change.
Thanks.
Actually, it's got nothing to do with cooking.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's none of my business.
Oh, no, you know, I got out of bed this morning and I opened the curtains just for a minute. I didn't see the village, I just saw this perfect blue ocean, far as the eye could see. A few wispy clouds in the sky. And
Tricia was standing next to you.
she wants me to rub some oil in her back.
Is that why she stayed on? Bit of a sun worshipper?
No, it's so she can have some extra cash for our future. I just miss her, that's all. I miss her.
She must be quite a girl, Tricia.
Yeah, Marlon thinks so.
I've seen her photo. She's really pretty.
Marlon thinks so.
Is she like him? I mean, have they got a lot in common?
Well, if you stick around long enough, you'll find out for yourself.
Just got in.
Yeah,
You all right?
survive. Do you want me to make a start on lunch?
Well, as it's lunchtime, I'd say the answer was yes, wouldn't you?
Well, I thought you were going to go and visit Zoe.
No, we're not now.
How is she?
Well, why do you want to know?
I was just asking.
I don't want to talk about her, all right?
Right, OK.
Too many people in this village. Like, nothing better than running this family down.
Yeah, well, I'm not one of them. I'm not going to badmouth your family. I know what it feels like to be on receiving end. I've put up with all sorts of rubbish in my time, but I've always stuck up for me and mine.
Have you finished?
This morning, I could have throttled our Letitia. I mean, she makes me that angry sometimes, but I'll never give up on her. And no matter what she does, I'll never be ashamed of her.
Meaning?
Meaning that if Zoe had a broken leg, you wouldn't be embarrassed. But you haven't set foot outside of this house, have you? Because you're scared about what people might say about her.
She had no right to speak to me like that.
Yeah, well, I've had a word with her. She's got a lot on her plate at the moment.
Oh, and I haven't.
Look, she said she's sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not.
She's got a point, though, hasn't she?
She knows nothing about Zoe.
Yeah, but her ex had a similar experience.
Can we just change the subject?
You know, you're just like my Uncle Zach.
What?
When he had cancer, pretended it wasn't happening. He had to face up to it eventually, though.
It's not the same thing at all.
I would have come, but I'm on call. I'm sorry, Ashley.
Oh, I thought you probably would. It must be difficult for you running the practice on your own.
It's fine. I think I've finally convinced Paddy I'm coping. He rang me 3 times yesterday.
He needs to switch off.
That's what I said. And I think he has. No calls today, anyway.
Good.
And Nicola's playing a blinder.
You sound surprised.
Yeah. I wasn't entirely sure I could rely on her full cooperation.
A diplomat as well as a vet.
Part of the job.
You and me both. Now, do excuse me, I must be off.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Ashley.
Bye, Dan.
Once I said I couldn't go to Angie's, I thought he'd say no.
You told him to go without you.
But I didn't mean it.
How's he supposed to work that out?
Trust a man not to notice.
And she invited you to dinner, didn't she?
So?
We'd have more cause to worry if she hadn't.
Good point.
Look, Angie obviously sees you and Mac as an item, which you are. From where I'm standing, he worships you.
You do wonders for a girl's morale. Do you know that?
You do the same for me. Are you going to the service tonight?
No.
Working?
No, it's my night off. I can't face it. What about you?
I'm on call.
I'm going to do the one thing, apart from being with Tricia, it's guaranteed to cheer me up.
Do I want to hear this?
I'm going to watch Way Out West.
Lauren Hardy?
Yeah, I've got loads of the stuff on video.
Tell me about my dear, dear daddy. Is it true that he's dead?
We hope he is. They buried him.
Looks like you're not the only sad act around here.
Come and watch it if you like.
Yeah, why not? Have mobile, we'll travel.
Great.
What the hell's this lot?
Don't ask.
Have they gone by tea time? Van's on its way.
What are you doing here?
You know what?
Oh, I thought you were going to go and see her sort things out.
I can't, not after what happened.
Well, you can't stop here. I'm with him.
Kate, I've got nowhere else to go.
Hey, you know the dingle way, son. We'll look after our own.
Yeah, well, he's not my lad, is he?
No, but Letitia's your young lady now, isn't she? And that means she's one of us.
I won't be no trouble, I promise.
You're welcome to stop here as long as you want.
Thanks.
Well, where are we going to put them? Look, it's not personal, but we've got no room.
Well, we'd have a lot more room if you shifted some of these boxes.
Yeah. Yeah, we can stand them up outside. Sammy, get those slots shifted. You can give him an hand. Hey?
So you're going to tell Andy about Katie's letter?
She asked me not to.
I mean, you can see how upset he is. Don't you think he's got a right to know?
Yeah, maybe.
He still loves her and he's worried about her.
I'll think about it.
Yeah. Do you want a drink, sweetheart?
Nothing.
What about a chocolate biscuit?
That's not like you. Something the matter? Joseph?
Hey, look, I'll tell you what, why don't you go and watch a video? Happen you fancy a drink later on, eh?
All right.
What's going on?
You were a bit weepy in the car. I think some of the kids are giving him a hard time.
He's been bullied?
Well, it's more what they said about his mad auntie burning the church down.
What are you doing?
I'm going to call the school. They told me this would not happen.
Yeah, and they're probably doing their best, but it's not going to go away. You just have to learn to live with it.
He has a right to go to school and get on with his education.
What, rather than sitting here hiding at home?
She's got a point.
Joseph's gone out. It's time you did.
Can I say something? Ashley's holding a service tonight at Village Hall. Why don't you go?
Oh, I'd love it if I turned up. Wouldn't they really give the harpies something to talk about?
No, there'll be lots of folk there who are sorry for what happened.
I don't need pity.
I've had bricks thrown through my window just because of who I am. But I've never given up and I will look anyone in the face. I thought that we had that in common, you and me.
Hurry up, Sammy, it's on in a minute.
Can you hear that?
It's a bit of interference.
Yeah, well, the picture's none too clever either.
No, you're right there.
What's up with it?
Hey! Sammy, have you been messing about with this telly?
I've been shifting boxes.
Yeah, well, there's something wrong with it. Picture's like a flaming blizzard.
Dad, watch!
Hey, Nora. I've seen it all now.
Looks like a good turnout.
What do you expect? Good excuse to gossip at our expense.
You have such a low opinion of people, Chris.
With good reason. Eric?
Chris, how's Zoe?
It's too early to say.
Ah. Well, when you see her, send her our best wishes, will you?
Thank you.
You'd think they'd have the decency to stay away after what Zoe did.
They don't know the meaning of the word. Rotten to the core, a lot of them.
There's something wrong. The woman was clearly deranged.
You're not going to let them two bother you, are you?
Nobody's forcing you, Chris. If you don't want to go in there, then we won't.
Just give us a minute.
Thank you for coming.
I'll be thinking of you. Good luck.
You know, if I can use my influence, I will.
Yes, Gloria said.
At times like this, people need leadership, don't they?
Come on then, Eric. I want to find a good seat.
Ashley, if there's anything I can do to help, you will ask, won't you?
Thanks, Ray. Good evening.
Very impressive collection.
Why, thank you. Anytime you want to borrow one.
Oh, cheers.
Don't get to watch them much nowadays.
Is it your job?
No, Trish. She don't like them much. She thinks they're daft.
Thought that was the point?
Well, yeah. It's a matter of taste, though, isn't it?
Sure.
You don't have to like everything your partner likes.
No, of course not.
I tried to get her into them, actually. We watched Laughing Gravy one night. It's one of my favourites.
Well, it would be with a name like that.
Yeah. And you know what? She was enjoying it. In spite of herself, she was enjoying it. And I happened to mention that Stan was from Ulverston.
Don't you mean Workington?
No, I mean Ulverston, Cumbria.
Right county, wrong town.
No, but wait, I can assure you, on this particular subject, I am the anorak's anorak.
It's not something to be proud of, is
No,
it?
I suppose not, but I'm right. Honestly, I am right. I promise I'm right. I'm so right.
Okay.
Oh. Shall I switch it on?
Before you do, why did it matter to Tricia where Stan came from?
You'd have to know it to understand. Yeah. I'll switch it on.
I'll look out for both of them for you.
It's Kirk I'm worried about, really. I mean, what sort of influence is Kane going to have on him?
Not much if I've got out to do with it.
I wanted to shock her, you know, bring her to her senses. I thought she'd be knocking on my door this morning saying she was sorry.
She's stubborn, just like her mum.
Why can't we get on? I mean, she's 18. We should be able to be mates. I shouldn't have to nag her all the time.
It's all part of being a mother. I'll see if I can get through to her.
I love her, and I'd do out for her. I mean, don't you know that?
Of course she does. Give her time. She'll come round.
I hope you're right.
Ashley should have turned them away from the door.
Hiya. Glad you've made it. I'll save you some places.
Oh, cheers, Sue.
I'm surprised you dare show your face in here.
Yeah, well, we've got as much right to bear as anybody else, you vindictive old crow.
Take no notice of her.
We don't need a rebuilding fund. If he had any principles, he should pay for what his loony sister did.
Shut up, Viv.
I'm only saying what everybody else thinks.
Yeah, well, I could say a few things about you and yours. Where would you like me to start?
She's chucking it down out there.
Where's Diane?
Well, she could make it. She promised Ashley she had to go to this service.
Sorry, I forgot. Thanks.
You'll just have to, make do with me.
Oh, I'll be brave.
I should have gone with her, really, but didn't see the point. I'm a born sinner.
You're in good company.
Shall I open this, then?
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome you all to this rather unusual service. I imagine that, like me, you're still trying to come to terms with recent events. The church plays an important part in all our lives. It's where we name our children, get married, say goodbye to our loved ones. It's also the place we turn to in times of trouble.
Or when we've got a guilty conscience.
But the church is much more than just a building. It's a faith, a coming together, a recognition that we can't get through this life on our own. That's why we're here in the village hall, to find comfort and support. By reading Psalm 121. It's on page 530.
Diane didn't mind you not going with her then?
No, of course not, no. Besides, me and Diane, we've got a very civilised relationship.
Oh, look at you.
Besides, I think I made the right choice. It smells fantastic.
You're honoured. Midweek could quite easily have been chips and pizza.
Well, I wouldn't have minded.
No, I wanted to make a fuss of you. It's not every day I get to cook something special. I mean, since Sean left, I don't really get the chance.
Wow. Diane doesn't know what she's missing.
She'll get her reward in heaven.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Comfort and heal those who suffer in body, mind, or spirit. In particular, we think of our friend Zoe Tate. There will be those who seek to condemn, to judge, and to blame. But you, Lord, can see into her heart. You see there a troubled spirit, someone who suffers terribly, though she bears no wounds. Someone who needs our help, our understanding, and above all, our love. In her torment and pain, help us to find the strength, the compassion, and the humility to give her that love without question. Lord, in thy mercy, hear our prayer.